My daytime job is a engineer with the group. I'm the group's armourer. Big into my weapons, like especially the K98 rifle, the German rifle, which was a standard issue German rifle. Got a new member here, Adam. He was asking me about we actually stripped down the bolts on the rifle for cleaning, so I'm going to demonstrate that. Basically, obviously we don't point the rifle at anybody. We cock the rifle and put it into a full safety position like that. Then we take the bolt out, which is pretty, like. So that's in the safety position there. When it's in that position, you can push the pin in there, and this top part actually unscrews like that. Unscrew it like. And what that exposes is the firing pin, and obviously the firing spring there. We can strip it down further, but that's normally enough, but we'll go a little further. So what we do is we use this on the rifle. There's a hole in the butt plate here. We insert that there, and we use this safety lever there, and we push this down like that. Turn this part 90 degrees, and off it comes like that. That way you don't actually damage the firing pin on the bolt there. I mean, this is fully stripped now, so I think. So we can clean it, we can oil it, and the reassembly is exactly the same, but obviously in reverse. So back on with the spring, back in there like that, and we use that safety lever there to actually press the whole assembly down. Back on there, 90 degrees, and there it is like that. Then we can reassemble it back into the bolt, screw it in like that. The last part, you'll need to just press that pin in like that, and then it will go into a lock position like that. That's ready now to go back into the gun, like so. And then obviously we don't actually press the trigger. We press the trigger, but actually push the bolt down like that. We don't dry fire a live firing rifle. Anything else you want to know, Adam? I mean, that's all you ever need to do is for cleaning. I mean, you can drop the floor plate out. I mean, you can use a round or a screwdriver, but if you press the button there, the floor plate comes out, which exposes the actual spring there, the floor plate spring.
Can a magazine be put into that?
They did develop it with a larger magazine. I believe it held like 8 rounds. This will only hold 5, but you can actually buy an extended. You can actually fit an extended magazine floor plate into it, sort of thing. Like it's actually hold 8 rounds. But it goes back in like that.
Keith, why do they call it a KAR 98?
It's K98 goes back to when it first developed, 1898, and it was called the Gewehr 1898. A lot longer rifle then. Now, when it's introduced, 1935, it's been shortened, and so that's the K. K is for carabiner, which is shortened rifle. This is my favourite weapon. This is great. I mean, this is a Belgian Mauser, and yours is the German Mauser. The only difference is the calibre. This is a 7.62 round, called the NATO round. This is a 7.92, which was pretty much the standard calibre for the rifle during World War II. Slight differences between the two, as you can see. Basically, the German Mauser is physically bigger. The wood stock is bigger. The ferrule that we used to strip down the bolt earlier on, the Belgian one, is in the butt plate there, sort of thing, like, it's in the butt stock. But apart from that, it's pretty much the same sort of thing, like,
Would it make a very good sniper's rifle?
Yeah, they were fitted with a scope. This one has actually been fitted with a scope at some stage. It's got the tactiles there. It would have had a scope on it. Yeah, I mean, the maximum range was 3,000 yards, but the effective range was 600. So it'd be pretty accurate at 600 yards. You'd be, pretty accurate, for a bolt action rifle.
How much did you pay for this?
You can expect to pay probably. This is a live firer. Adams is a deactivated. This you can pay probably £200-300. So pretty much the same price as for a deact rifle. Like the only difference is you need an FAC1 to own this rifle. I purely did this for an economy reason. Like we can hire weapons at events, but to have your own rifle, it works out cheaper, sort of thing. Like but you've got the responsibility of owning a live rifle, so live weapon sort of thing. So obviously you have to have a storage cabinet, and you have the license with you all the time, sort of thing. Like that's basically
just on here, Keith. There's some engravings with the eagle, the Nazi eagle, the emblem.
That's how you know it's a German German Mauser. All the parts of the Mauser were stamped with a serial number like that. They should all match. Same with the bolts, and this part here, the safe. They'll all have this serial number on. A lot of these German Mausers were Russian captured, and the first thing they did was to remove the bolts. These were stored. You'll find like warehouses full of these. The German Mausers, but they put this varnish on, protect them, so you can tell it's a Russian captured rifle. It's a ready varnish that the Russians put on.
Would that have been captured in the Second World in the conflicts in the Second World War and then manufactured back in Germany?
So I'd imagine your bolt serial number doesn't match the rifle for that reason. It was a Russian captured rifle. This is what the original finish would have been like on the woodwork. So I can only assume that this wasn't actually captured. It was. I don't know where. All I know is it's made in Belgium, sort of thing. I hope you enjoyed our little talk today about the German Belgian K98 rifle. Hope you've enjoyed it at home as well, like as much as I have.